you called in and they sent you these certificates, you'd have everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people out there, hey, this all you got to do is get money from Starbucks. Just punch a little hole in it, call
totally.
in.
I mean, I took a picture of every mess that it made.
Yeah, well, they're not saying a mess wasn't made. They're saying, sure, you spilled the coffee.
I'm going to spill that. I wanted that coffee.
Well, you spilled it by accident, and now you're going, oh, what a mess. Oh, wait a minute, I can make some money off this.
Oh,
I'll
for
get
God's
Starbucks
sake, that's
to
ridiculous.
pay. They're pretty smart business people. They took something like this.
I was so pissed. I called them up
people bought
pissed.
coffee for decades, for centuries.
But they could look to see what kind of a membership you are. I mean, I have a membership
care what
with
kind
Starbucks.
of membership you are.
I spent a fortune
They
at
think
Starbucks.
they think you're a bigger sucker than the average
I mean,
sucker.
the amount that I spend at Starbucks to the amount that I wanted on my purse was ridiculous. So they should see that. That's ridiculous.
As I told you, they don't want to set a precedent. If they pay you, they're going to have to pay a lot of other people, and they're not in the business of paying
I'll
people.
sign a confidentiality agreement.
You're announcing it on your TV
I'm announcing it now because they never did it.
Yep. So
Fuck 'em.
I don't think you've got much.
Did that come out of my mouth?
I don't think you'll have much luck, and I don't think Starbucks is really too concerned.
Bad people. Go to Badass Coffee.
As I said, Starbucks. Starbucks. It's like they're such super marketers. They took this very idea that people said,
Bad people.
nobody's gonna. If you go in when they started, I don't know how much you paid for a cup of coffee, maybe a quarter. I don't know how long they've been in business, and they said, well, we're gonna charge them $4, and nobody's gonna pay that. Just like when the guy came out with the bottled water. Well, water's free. Nobody's gonna buy it in a bottle. Yeah, we'll market it right, and we'll take it.
I thought that was hilarious, the bottled water.
And it works. And you see,
I like my water machine better, though. I still
and you
think
see
mine's
people
great.
buying it, and we're supposed to be environmental friendly, and they've all got them in these plastic bottles that are killing the ocean. And
My electric company came and checked my water. See how much it cost? It cost me like $15 a month to run that machine.
Yeah, well, I turn on the tap. It's free. Free.
Yachts. Boo Boo Zoo needs continuous help. And you can also go to Amazon.com, and when you buy something, there's a button you can push or something.
Well,
and you
go to his website. Go to
and
Boo
you
Boo Zoo.
go to Boo Boo Zoo website. And there's something that you can push there when you go buy something at Amazon, and you can put some code in. And then you buy from Amazon, and a partial of the donation goes to Boo Boo Zoo. They need continuous help with fence builders, animal caretakers, and a portion of everything that you purchase goes to the East Maui Animal Rescue. So go to Boo Boo Zoo. I have so much stuff from them, so it's really cool. So, check them out. They really need help, because those scum buckets that killed their owls and, all their animals, a lot of their animals over there. So it was really wrong. So Boo Boo Zoo needs some continuous help. So go to www.booboozoo.org. Give them a call at 572-8308. Talk to Sylvan. Get up there and give them help with the animals. You will be so rewarded. I've gone up there. I've thrown some, animal food for him and give donations. He's helped me out so many times. So he's definitely an angel from God, So I don't know what else to say, but he is definitely an angel.
And
so
if you look
check
on
it out.
screen, guys, we have a tech team tonight. David's got a helper tonight, Emmanuel. And how quickly, we're talking about Boo Boo Zoo. There's the website. That's Sylvan in the background. These pictures with his animals. And that's his family. That's not he's not a zookeeper, an animal keeper. That's his family.
He lives in a tree house, which is so cool.
And he helps all these animals. And if this is new to you, the term like a child gets a cut, mama calls it you got a boo-boo. So that's how he got that nickname, the Boo Boo Zoo, with the East Maui Animal Rescue. No, what is it? I lost his name. Boo Boo Zoo is, I didn't write it down, so I can't get it. EMAR is a full name, right?
East Maui Animal Refuge.
Refuge, that's the word.
So, so we talked about the Maddie's Fund. The feral cat colonies on Maui trap, neuter, and rescue or release, and the trap, neuter, release, and manage. Programs: the Feline Foundation, www.mauicats.com, 385-2181, or you can get them at jdrout@maui.net. That's jdrout@maui.net. Why is the state government evicting them from the state facilities? Well, because they're scum. That's number one. Number two, because they hate cats. Number three, they think they're eating everything like birds and stuff. My cats are raised with birds, so they don't eat them. Yeah, make it move, though. I want to see the dolphins and the whales moving.
Yeah, so this situation with, for folks that don't know what feral cat colonies are, obviously we have thousands, probably tens of thousands. Nobody can come up with a concrete number of how many feral cats we have on this island. So there are people who establish feral cat colonies. And the misconception is, oh yeah, that's the little old lady who feeds the kitties. No, it's way more than that. This is a conscientious, skilled person who goes out and, yes, feeds the cats, but also traps them, gets them neutered, and then releases them back into these colonies. And so it's called TNR for trap, neuter, release. And now they sometimes call it TNRM for trap, neuter, release, and manage, because that's what they're doing. And what this does, this makes a controlled population. The cats are going to be out there. People who think, oh, you kill the cats, that's going to get rid of them, it hasn't worked. There's probably more now than ever, and so killing obviously doesn't work. This program works. They've used it all over the country. They've used it in other countries where you form these established colonies, and they control the population this way, because once they can't breed, they can't get more, there's no more kittens coming on, so you just get a solid population until the cats get older, and then they naturally expire, and they don't live as long outside, even in these colonies, as they would in a home. So this gets some kind of control. People who don't know or don't want to know about this say, oh, well, just get rid of those cats. So you just trap them and kill them. Well, then you've created a void, and nature fills in a void. Other cats come into this spot that no longer has cats, and now these are unneutered cats. So now you have a population that's growing out of control because nobody is managing, nobody is neutering the cats. So a couple of places in the state government, and those of you who read the letters to the Maui News, saw a few months ago that at Maui Memorial Medical Center, our one hospital on Maui, that had had colonies there for years and years, all at once they decided, oh no, we can't have cats around here. They're unhealthy and they're unsavory and they breed disease. And not talking about the disease that's being bred inside the hospital. So we have to get rid of these cats. And then you try and educate them and say, do you realize what this does? If you eliminate this established colony, you're not getting rid of cats at all. Now you're going to bring in new cats from other areas. Nope, don't want to listen, don't want to, we're supposed to be educated people, but we don't want to know about this. Let's get rid of them. Same thing is happening in sections of the airport now. They're saying, oh, cats around an airport is a problem. Well, why exactly is it a problem? Well, you can have, do you see what happens when these birds fly?
I know, the birds fly into the plane.
Well, these are birds. The cats are on the ground. They're not flying up there.
I mean, it's just so stupid.
But you have a feline plane collision.
That is so stupid.
It's kind of tragic. It's kind of tragic when a cat runs out on the highway and a tractor trailer runs it over. Doesn't do much damage to the tractor trailer. Cat's gone.
Cat's all flattened.
But so what's the problem with the airplane hitting it? Oh, it's unsafe. It's against the law. Oh, I guess the cat didn't know it was a law that it gets out in front of the plane, it gets run over. How many? Is this a big problem now?
How many planes have hit a cat? Haven't heard that
Maui
lately.
County, in 20 years, they have a report of Maui County now. That's not only Maui Airport here, that's Hana Airport, West Maui, that's the other. 3 in 20 years they have reports of.
Well, we should close up.
So it's like, so yep,
We
it's
better
like
just shoot all
it's
those cats.
not, using
I got
our
6
heads.
of them. They need to be shot. I bet they were from the airport.
So
Little
it's
bastards.
you wonder what is the thought process when people are trying to educate the general population to do this, and that's the some of the results. Now there are other many successful things, but it's a constant struggle for people who are trying to help the animals. So if you want to get information about cat colonies, that's one of the things that the Feline Foundation does.
And don't drop them off at my house anymore. I got so many of them.
If you have cats and you want to get them fixed, we have our good friends at Ninth Life. Once again, is coming up with a mass spay-neuter clinic, a 5-day clinic starting on January 25th. So the dates are the January 25th, the 28th, the 29th.
I swear
the
that one
1st,
feral cat knows.
And the 3rd are the 5 days that they're having it. But if you want to participate, call now. It doesn't have to be this minute, but call tomorrow, 572-3499. So that's Ninth Life Hawaii, 572-3499. Or go to the website, ninethlifehawaii.org. ninethlifehawaii.org. Go to the website and you can get the information. You have to get surgery consent form filled out. You have to get a reservation. These clinics fill up, and it's low cost or free if circumstances warrant. You can get your cat tattooed. You can get a microchip. You'll get
both.
A healthier, safe cat. And their program includes picking up and returning right to your town or your area of the island in this process. So you make the arrangements. Somebody comes out you live in Lahaina, you live in Kula, somebody goes out, picks up the cat in the morning, brings it in, gets it fixed, gets it tattooed if you want, gets the microchip if you want, gets it recovered, and brings it back to you that same day. And if it's a need, they will do feral cats. If you can trap it and bring it in, they'll do it. Obviously, if it's a home cat, they'll do that too. But they do fill up. And people say, well, gee, it starts today, right? Can I call? No. Very, very unlikely you're going to get an open spot. They'll be full.
I've been trying to get one cat in. I mean, they did the last cat. He got a microchip and a tattoo. And $45, got fixed, microchipped, and tattooed. But the one that I'm trying to still do, every time we're set, we got a reservation, everything, he does not show up. He's in there in the mornings, and then as soon as we know that it's the day for the spaying, gone.
Well, that's one of the
It's like he
problems that
knows.
they have when they permit feral cats to be participating. Because as I said, this is really, they fill up. They have way more people who would like to participate, and then they hold spots open for people with feral cats. And then that day, the cat didn't get trapped. So now they have a vet standing around with nothing to do for that one, and somebody else didn't get their cat in. But when they have the single day ones, they won't take ferals for that very reason.
That's the reason.
Now they have these multiple day ones. They're taking a shot at it. And
yeah, so she knows I want to do that one, but I try.
And one small group that does these feral cat colonies, this is kind of a collaboration effort. What they're asking for just donations. If you think that program works, and it does with these trap, neuter, release, they're asking for donations that they can bring in some of these feral cats and get them fixed. Because, if you have a colony, and I don't know much about the colonies, but Feline Foundation can tell you how many cats are in the colonies. I don't